Now comes the acceleration. This is not
So the acceleration is just your velocity. You either add velocity or subtract velocity. You either add 9.8 meters per second of velocity, or you can subtract 9.8 meters per second of velocity going the other way. That's it. There's nothing else. There's no such thing as acceleration. There's just an adding or subtracting of velocity. Velocity is the only thing that is real. Acceleration isn't a real thing. It's just a change in velocity. Velocity is the real thing. Acceleration is just a useless, silly word.
So Goofy says, there's no such thing as acceleration. There's just adding or subtracting velocity. This is like saying, there's no such thing as speed. There's just distance changing. You can describe motion that way, but you'd lose a whole level of understanding. Speed is not a silly word for changing position. It's the rate of that change, and that rate matters. Likewise, acceleration isn't just the act of adding velocity, it's the rate at which you're doing so. Why acceleration is a real and useful concept. Let's take an example. A car increases its speed from 0 to 20 meters per second in 10 seconds. That's an acceleration of 2 meters per second squared. Another car does the same change in only 1 second. That's 20 meters per second squared. Both add velocity, but in very different ways. Without the concept of acceleration, you can't distinguish between those two motions, even though physically they feel totally different. Now, how would Goofy formulate these two acceleration examples? He might say something like, both cars just add 20 meters per second of velocity. The only difference is how fast they add it. But notice what happens. As soon as he says how fast they add it, he's secretly talking about acceleration. That phrase is literally the definition of acceleration, the rate of change of velocity. So Gary would end up needing awkward, clunky descriptions like, this car changes its velocity by 20 meters per second every 10 seconds. That car changes its velocity by 20 meters per second every 1 second. And to compare them, he'd have to say the second car changes velocity 10 times faster than the first one. But what does 10 times faster change in velocity mean? It's acceleration, just without the name. Acceleration and change in velocity over time are identical. They are synonymous. They literally have the same meaning. You fucking moron! The definition of acceleration is change in velocity over time. It's the same thing. So why the fuck do you have such problems with the word acceleration while it literally means the same as change in velocity over time? Jesus fucking Christ.